Hi, and welcome to Crafts with Ash DIY and Decor. My name's Ashley, and today I'm going to show you a little bit of my craft room organization process. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not completely done with it, and it doesn't really look pretty. Not all the bins match, not all the furniture matches. It's not a pretty craft room. I'm using furniture that I've already had, but I'm hoping that this video gives you some organization ideas on how you can organize your craft room. I'm also so excited because this video is sponsored by FlexiSpot. They sent me this desk and it goes up and down, so it is perfect for crafting and it really fits my needs, and I cannot wait to begin making some beautiful DIYs on this desk. More on that in a little bit. First, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. Then click the drop-down menu and hit all so you're notified about all notifications. I upload videos every Wednesday and Friday, and just with moving into a new house, you're going to be seeing some room makeovers, some updating, some upgrading, more DIYs, and a lot of fun content coming up. So be sure to stay tuned. All right, let's get started to attempt to organize this craft room. So when we moved in at the beginning of December, this is an extra room, bedroom. It just became the catch-all. Like, I knew this was going to be the craft room, and I just had the movers. I just said, put the boxes in that room. I'll go through it. I'll organize it after the holidays. And it is that time. I knew I would have to get a jump on it because I need to get back to crafting and putting some content out there. So this has to be done. So as you can see, it's just a lot of stuff. Now, this was everything that was in storage for a year. I have a whole nother set of crafting supplies and just crafting items over at my mom's house because it's a long story, but I was going to stop my YouTube channel when I moved into my mom's house because I didn't want to have to take up her whole, house with crafting stuff. But I missed it so much. I talked to her about it, and I ended up having to rebuy everything because all of my stuff was in storage in pods that I could not access. So I decided to start my YouTube channel up again last January. So now I literally have 2 sets of crafting just supplies and just stuff. So not only am I going to have to organize this stuff, eventually I'm going to have to get some stuff from my mom. So first, I enlisted the help of my husband to help me go ahead and clear out everything in the space. Basically, we're just putting it in the little loft area that's right outside the door just until I can figure out how I want to set up this craft room. So like I said, this is not going to be the prettiest craft room. It's just going to be functional. And the reason for that, this craft room is temporary. We're planning on finishing our basement real soon, so all of this is going to go down the basement, but I have to do something for now because, like I said, I got to get back to crafting. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe down all the surfaces. Now, this was all stuff I had in storage, all these cubbies, the shelves, so I'm just going to use what I have. I'm not going to buy anything new yet because, like I said, it's temporary. So once we had cleared out the area, we went ahead and started putting together this desk from FlexiSpot. And this is called the FlexiSpot Electric Height Adjustable Standing Desk EN1. This is perfect for just a blank, nice, solid work surface. It does move up and down, so it is adjustable. So it just can fit so many needs. So if you want to stand and work or sit and work, it will work. So the assembly was super easy. Again, I grabbed my husband and we're just going to go ahead and put it together. It, of course, came with instructions and all of the pieces. And so, like I said, we just followed the directions. It was step by step and it was pretty simple. And in fact, you're going to see me leave the video in a little bit because some parts are easier with 2 people, but then my husband had it. So I just let him work. But I'm just going to show you a little glimpse of how this was setting up. Just to wake you up when I dance around, I can't help but feeling just loving this
could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here?
So once we had the desk all put together, we went ahead and flipped it. Now, the light in this room is a bright LED light. The previous owners had already had that, so it is the perfect light to record. So I decided to put the desk in the middle of the room because, like I said, the lighting's really great. So then it was time to plug in this bad boy and see what it could do. Now, in the box, it also came with some cord ties that you can attach, and that way it keeps your cords all together. I decided not to put those up just yet because I was still trying to figure out how to hook everything up and where I wanted to place the desk. But you can see the keypad here. It can raise up, it can go down, plus you can do the memory feature. So let's just say that I need it at one setting, and if my husband were to use it, he needs it at a different setting. I could be setting number 1, he could be setting number 2. So it will adjust to your height and how you had it go back to how you need it. So as you can see, I'm so excited. I had a lot of fun playing with this, and watch how high this goes. Now again, I'm only 5 feet, so I don't need it that high, but watch how tall this gets. I'm just gonna let it rise up, and I am pushing the button, and it's just going, and it's almost to above my head. Look how fun. So as you can see, I'm just having so much fun with it. It improves. I almost got knocked out, but I loved it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put it back to where it needs to be, which of course is the lowest because I'm not that tall. But I definitely recommend this desk. Now, I haven't actually used it to make anything, and I am itching to start some DIYs. But as of now, I definitely approve. And hey, this little one does too. I'm going to have the link in the description box if you're interested. So definitely make sure to check them out. All right, so after my desk was all put together and ready to go, it's time to move these little storage cubbies around. This is the next day. Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes. I did not sleep in them. I just woke up, changed out of my pajamas, threw the same work clothes on, and got to work because I really needed to put this space back together. And I also asked my mom to come over to help me too. She's good for like these details of, cleaning. So that's what moms are good at, right? So she is kind of the finisher and the detail person. So she did come over and we just kind of talked about how to do the layout. So you're going to see us move some pieces to one area and then move it to a different area. But it's all about just kind of adjusting and seeing how it's going to work and how it's going to be just functional for you. Sometimes you have to work in the space to figure out how you actually need it. So right now we're trying to figure out an area to put the Cricut, and it has to be by a plug. So I'm just moving some pieces around into how I think it's going to work best.
You as you drive, do you know I'm looking?
So I had this white cabinet at my old house, and everything that my mom's unpacking, like I said, came from my old house. So I already had these supplies in baskets, and these are things like rocks, seashells, pom-poms, Chanel stems, bells, just like those little accessories. So she's going to go ahead and fill that cabinet. Then I took this shelf over here, and this is going to be like little wood signs, just wood blanks, stuff like that. So again, this is coming straight from my craft room from my old house. So you can see I did have a little organization at the old house, but I don't really mind that it's not all matchy. And again, this is temporary. I just need it to be functional for now.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on.
After that, I moved on to this little cubby right here, and for now, this is where I'm going to put my paints. However, you're going to see that I end up moving this because I moved it to a place that I thought it could be better utilized. So that's just what you're going to get when you do a organization video. You might just have to move things around.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever.
So at first I had put that little white cubby over in that area, but then I thought that it could be better used over on this side of the wall. So I'm going to go ahead and move it, and this is where I'm going to store all my ribbons. Let me know down in the comments, do you have an obnoxious amount of ribbon? And as I'm unpacking this, keep in mind, this is only half of my ribbons because I have way more at my mom's house. I need to do a crafting purge. How about you?
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together?
So as I was organizing my ribbons, I did decide to do the colors of the rainbow, and I just think that's more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So I put red and orange in one bin, Roy G. Biv, yellow and blue in another bin, and then went on from there. I just think it's so aesthetically pleasing. I also do that with my paints as well. I only have a few of my paint bottles here because that's one thing I actually didn't pack. I actually did take those to my mom's initially, and so all the rest of my paints are at my mom's, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. So right now, I'm just continuing to organize all of my ribbons, and you can see there I'm putting at least 2 colors in one little clear bin. These clear bins, they either came from Walmart or Dollar Tree. Both places have them. And then I took another bin, put my mesh, and then I took another bin, put my burlap, and then in a different bin, I put all of my twine and cording. Then, as far as the seasonal ribbon, I just went ahead and just put those right on the shelves themselves.
And I can't help but feeling just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here?
So next I actually decided to move that black cubby that I originally had the Cricut on over to one side of my desk. I know it's kind of weird because it just sticks out, but honestly, this desk, it doesn't have drawers, so I needed some storage around it where I can put my most used items. So that's going to be the gray paint, the white chalk paint, the black paint, the tools I need, my paint brushes, my hot glue gun, stuff like that. So I decided just to go ahead and put some of my stuff on these cubbies right here, so that way I can just grab it as I'm sitting and don't have to keep getting up and down and out of my video when I'm recording. So I kind of had the same setup at my mom's house and I really loved it, so I just want to do it again.
Do you know I'm looking? I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on.
So for all of my wood signs, or like those MDF signs from the Dollar Tree, at my old house I bought these little peg racks and I used these to hang all of my signs, and it worked out perfectly. I got these on Amazon. If I can find the link and if I remember, I'll go ahead and link it. I realize that I say that a lot in my videos, I'll link something, but truly, I just honestly forget. So if there's something in my video that I say I'm gonna link and you notice it's not linked, please comment and let me know. I honestly just forget about it when I'm uploading. So my husband went ahead and hung these up for me, and I do have two of them, although I might need to purchase another. But after they were hung, I just went ahead and filled them up with all of these little MDF signs.
Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling. I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever.
Next up on this wall, we have this really big cubby here, and this was actually used as our TV stand when we first moved in, but we just ordered another one, so I took it. So right now, I'm just going to organize all of my wood, basically. So these are dowel rods, craft sticks, regular size craft sticks, jumbo craft sticks, wood beads, color wood beads, tumbling tower blocks, the little blocks, like the square blocks, the rounded beads. So this is just basically all of my wood, and again, it's not all of it, but I just needed to bring some stuff over to get me started. So I'm just going to go ahead and organize all of this. Now, all of these little turquoise bins did come from the Dollar Tree. The bigger ones are trash cans, actually. The ones with the white lids came from the Dollar Tree as well. Actually, all of those containers came from the Dollar Tree. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead and organize this shelf. That way, it's functional and I can grab it and everything has a home. I'm the type of person that if something doesn't have a home, it's not going to be put away. It's just how it is. I have to make sure everything has a home because it really helps me stay organized and clean.
watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
So for my birthday, my mom got me this rolling cart, and it's perfect. Again, I can have it right next to me by my desk, and this is where I'm going to put my brushes, my hot glue gun, my heat gun, scissors, and I'm going to have to go back to my mom's and get a lot of my essential stuff to go ahead and fill this up. So, but this is just a start. Then my husband brought in this little table that obviously is broken. It's missing the drawer. So I thought that this would be perfect to put the Cricut on. Plus, I can use the shelf underneath for even more storage. So like I said, not all the furniture matches. Oh, my husband. Not all the furniture matches, but it's just to get me through. So and next, this shelf actually I got on Facebook Marketplace. And this is where I'm going to store all my vinyl. I thought it was perfect, and it fits 12 by 12 sheets. So I can also go ahead and put my scrapbook paper on it too.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause
So after that was done, it was just time to pick up the rest of the random stuff and clean up this room. So that way it at least looks halfway decent.
forever, forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Just loving this
Okay, so I have to still work on this area over here. I'm still trying to figure out like my displays when I take photos of my DIYs. You might recognize this. So in the daylight, I want it by a window so it's really nice light. I know it's not light over here right now, but honestly the ring light's not even facing this way. I got some of it done, like halfway done. There's definitely gonna need to be a part 2 because it's just not pretty, but again, it is temporary. So, but I am absolutely loving this desk so far. I mean, I haven't even crafted on it yet, and I'm itching to use it. I think that it is so neat and so fun, and you know, the fact that I can raise it. Now I'm only 5 foot, so it's not like I'd have to raise it that much, but I'm still loving it. I have to figure out this situation. Obviously, this is not great, all the cords and everything, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. I do still have a lot of craft supplies at my mom's from, you know, when we just moved. So I'm gonna have to bring a lot of my stuff over, still. So, but anyway, this is what I have so far, and now I'm gonna go ahead and give you an up close look of all the progress we made. What? What's the matter? What? Also, I forgot to mention, this is what the situation looks like in the hallway still. So obviously I still have a lot. Some of this is actually stuff from my other business though that is going in the basement anyways. Some of it is toys that we never unpacked from my daughter. So, but honestly, we're having company this weekend. So all this is unfortunately gonna have to just be hidden in my craft room again. So until I can get to it. So not sure when part 2 is gonna happen, but hopefully it happens soon.
I love you. I give you everything you want me to. Think about it. If I could, I'd burn down the moon and give that to. Oh,
know this video was short and sweet and not one of my typical videos, but I hope that it gave you some organization ideas. Now, like I said, there is probably going to be a part 2 to this because I actually had my craft room pretty organized at my mom's by using some hanging shelves that I'm planning on bringing over. The only problem is I don't want to put a lot of holes in this room because, like I said, it's just temporary. So that's why you see not a lot of stuff organized right now, because I'm trying to figure out how exactly to do it. I don't want to do much because I just have to move it all to the basement soon. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some inspiration to organize some of your stuff or some ideas on how you can organize your stuff. And I again want to thank FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video. Like I said, I'm going to have the link to their website in the description box below. So if you are looking for a really great, functional, and useful craft desk or just office desk, be sure to check them out. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to subscribe, give this channel a like, and hey, share this with your friends who might be looking for some organization tips and ideas. Well, until I see you again, I'll organize with you soon. Bye!